I have been joined in the studio by DCOP Reverend David Ampa Benin. He is the Director General for Public Affairs Department, Ghana. Please, good morning, DCOP Reverend.
Good morning.
What we just watched, he puts the money, the bribe in the Bible and hands it over to your men. How comfortable is that for you? You also happen to be the Reverend and a DCOP.
I'm very, very sad to hear that. It's very unfortunate. But I think the police administration currently taking the war to the people. We want to reassert ourselves. We working with the people. We know that there will be infractions. So since I joined the service in the 80s, we have seen a lot of checkup institutions that we put in place to check our people. Formerly, we had a special unit headed by an assistant commissioner of police.
Okay.
And they receive complaints from people, and they check our men. They go around throughout the country to check our men. And after the revolution, when we came to the democratic dispensation, we changed it to Special Police Command, SPC, Special Police Command. All this in an attempt to ensure that our people don't indulge themselves in excesses. And we found out that that was not enough. So later, we came up with the police intelligence and professional standards, PIPs.
Okay. And
this is, we believe that we are copying from the best practices of the world. All the most developed countries, this is what they are doing to check our men. And as if that was not enough, the administration saw that the PIPs, being at the police headquarters, at the helm of affairs, civilians may have an averse, afraid or somehow to come to the police headquarters. So we relocated the PIPs, police intelligence and professional standards. We relocated the office somewhere in Asalam Dam.
Behind Trust Towers.
Very good. So that for the public or the citizens of this country, the opportunity to go there, complain without any fear, without any hindrance or any perception that going to police headquarters may impair the decisions that, or they may be arrested. All these are some of the steps that we ourselves have instituted under no compulsion at all. We saw that it was good for us. It was good for the service. And we are happy to tell you that a lot of people are trooping there in to lodge complaint. What the CDD has come out with it, we are not questioning it.
It's definitely not the first time CDD has, not just CDD, but it's not the first time the police service has been rated the most corrupt in the country.
Yeah, it is not the first. I know. And every year they will continue to do. You see, one thing that I must draw attention is that when the current administration, under the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Mohammed Al-Hassan, took over, his first action was to introduce the reaffirmation of the public confidence in the Ghana Police Service. What is it? To ensure that whatever negative perception people had about the police is erased, is removed completely. So that's why we launched this program. People are questioning whether we have received the results. But I want to draw again the attention of the public that this CDD report started in May.
In May which year?
This year. Okay. And we launched ours in March. So you can't say that something which was launched only in March, within 1.5 months, if you start yielding fruit. You understand? So it's
but you see, we're talking about the security service here, and when it comes to discipline and security, it should be number one. So, as a matter of urgency, what you launched should have been effective with immediate effect. So, talking from March till May, is it 2 months there? Is enough time for change?
No, it's a process. Change is a process. You know, from that time, as I'm sitting before you, the Inspector General of Police himself has led the crusade.
So if
he never
we
sat
have
down.
the police service buying time to be disciplined, how would you impart that discipline into citizenry?
The emphasis I'm saying here is that we were not waiting for CDD to tell us that we are corrupt or something is going on. As even before CDD came out,
you yourselves had
exactly. That's why I took the process to go through.
When was PIPS set up?
PIPS was set up about 4 or 5 years ago.
How effective has PIPS been?
Very, very, very. That's why I'm telling you that a lot of people are trooping in
to make the complaint
against policemen.
Is a service sitting up to check the menace or the
the results that are coming out from PIPS very, very, exceptional. Very, very encouraging. Very encouraging.
But you see, the report does not just say you are corrupt. It also says that you haven't made any effort to check the menace.
That is, now you can see. I've told you all the process, the things that we are doing. We have even established the reaffirmation. And I'm saying that this crusade, the Inspector General of Police himself, he didn't send any officer. He went himself. He has gone around throughout the country, I think with the exception of Central Region. Yes, to launch this program effectively in all the regions to our men, to ensure that they conduct themselves very well, whatever they. But for all you know, only a few bad nuts is in the service who are tarnishing our name.
You see, the public obviously has lost confidence in the police service. What can the police service do about that?
How do you know? Public.
That's according to the rating that came. It wasn't by CDD, but it was by the public that CDD just presented to us.
Sure, it is their prerogative.
It's not CDD's prerogative. It's according to CDD. It is a public opinion. Look
at my mother in the village. I asked her what immigration. She said, "What is immigration?" She only knows police service. Do you know?
So this just confirms that it means that the people who actually voted know who they were voting for.
No, it could be. It could be.
Everybody knows police service.
We are not holding brief for anybody. I'm saying that only a few policemen might be doing this to tarnish our image. But we have very hard working.
We admit that. But a few bad nuts who are tarnishing the image. What are we doing about them? What is the police service doing about them for the public to...
You are taking me around. I'll tell you what we are doing. Before even this report came out, we have established the PIPS. We have established police special command.
But you haven't told me effectively what exactly they are doing to check the corruption, to check the few bad nuts who are tarnishing the entire image of the police service.
Are you aware that we've sent secret cameras around?
No.
To capture our men. We have captured them on television.
So after capturing them, you have some of them on tape doing the offense.
Exactly.
What have you done to those people?
We have taken investigation recently. If you read the Ghanaian Times, I released there 56 of our personnel. Some of them have been interdicted, some of them have been dismissed for various offenses, including corruption. Do you understand? So it's not as if that's why I want to prove the point that with the administration, those of us at the head, we have taken the battle to ensure that we clean. And just agree with me, if you can mention only one organization in this country which has taken steps to check its corruption, it's the next man. Well, there's not a single...
It is the police which has to check even all of them. So once you've cleaned your house, there's been house cleaning, then we can talk about the other
That is why we are saying that from the inception we knew that there will be infractions. We knew our men, they are dealing with the public. We come into contact with the public every now and then. So we have advised ourselves to do all this. And you kept on asking, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Establishing modes of checks is one thing.
Some of them are
affecting the mode of checking and penalizing those who offend is also another.
Yeah, we have gone to the extent of now we have the police command and staff college to train our men to be more professional. Do you understand? Yeah. Either we didn't have.
So that's an addition that you didn't used to have a good training for your men to be professional.
Okay, you can remove the word good, but we didn't have training in that area. But now we have it. We are training our men under no compulsion. All these things we have studied, we have come out with resources, and then we have established. And then even at Palugu, right now, as I talk to you, we have the public safety school. Public safety school. So we are thinking about the public.
So that's kind of an in-service training.
Exactly. These are, and then we have the detective training school also. We are training our men to be professional. So now The battle is the police and the public. So we are appealing also to the public. Do not corrupt us.
Okay, we'll talk about the public's bit of it. But take us through. If you are training your men to be professional, could you run us through what constitutes a professional policeman? So when I see one and the person is being unprofessional, I know I can run to PIPS and make the complaint.
Yeah. International best practices. Policing is a science and art. Okay. There are do's and don'ts. Okay. These are what we are impressing upon the people. As a policeman, you cannot do this. You can
just run us through a few of the do's and don'ts. It will be fine too.
Yeah. For example, you must be well dressed.
Okay.
You must be courteous to the people. You must ensure that there's discipline. These are some of the few things, and then you must know your duty. Do you understand? Okay. Yeah. Now we are teaching the people, for example, the visibility. You have put men on the road. We ensure that they finish their beat. Don't have to be there 2 hours and then run away, etc. All these things, now it has caught on well with the people. Okay. So now the people themselves have agreed that we have the best of policy.
When it comes to police presence in town, that's, yes, you've done very well. I must also commend you.
Thank you very much.
You've done very well. Yeah. But the police presence is what is increasing the corruption. You don't think so?
No. I don't think so. Now, look, hitherto we have been, you see, there's now a paradigm shift. Hitherto we have been looking at policy in another aspect. Do you understand? Like, let's say, now as I'm coming here, you have your laptop. You need it for this program. Somebody comes to steal it. We get it for you after 1 year. What you use is the laptop again. Exactly. So now we have geared police towards prevention. So your laptop will not even be stolen at all. So you can, yes, so that you can perform and function very well. This is what we are doing, and the people are everywhere. Now you can go to your work, you can leave your house without fear. The fear of crime has been considerably reduced. So on the strength of this, I personally have received about 8 different kinds of awards on behalf of the Inspector General of Police.
Yes, you deserve a clap.
Exactly.
That's very good.
Exactly. You see, so these are the good work we are doing. As far as Benin in Cotonou, Cotonou in Benin, they have started us, and I was supposed to receive the award on his behalf. But I was
awards.
Yes, more awards. Nigeria, etc. They came here.
But within the confines of Ghana, how many awards have you taken for?
Ghana, we have taken about 8 or so.
8 awards.
8 awards,
okay. Yes. Coming from which?
Different organizations and institutions.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. I'm sorry, I could have brought you. I didn't know the question.
It would have been nice.
Yeah, to mention. But the one Noble something, they gave us an award. There was another one organized at the International Center. Yeah, I went and received it.
You picked more awards, but unfortunately,
more awards.
The public is not rating you very
more coming during this Christmas. People appreciate the work we are doing. So that's why I'm emphasizing only a few partners. So I'm telling the public that don't corrupt the police. Don't give them money. They can't do anything to you.
So appealing to the corrupt, the few public, not to corrupt your men, tempt your men.
Yes.
You reverend, the Bible says, flee from temptation. What would you say to your men?
That's why our men, we are chastising them. We are speaking to them. Those who have fell foul to the law, we have punished them. Some of them degrade us by dismissing them. Do you understand? Yeah, okay. We are not shielding anybody at all. They know.
Okay.
Yes, if I'm lying, my people will call that, you don't do anything to us. We charge them, we punish them. Okay. Some of them are even dismissed. Others are reduced. For example, demoted to the next rank and other things. So, and some of them, when the time comes for promotion, we step them over and go through. So they know the pain they go through. They are ready to bear new life. But the public also are putting pressure on them. Yes, some of them even force
flee from temptation.
Flee from temptation. They can't run away from their work, but they force people to. I know they shouldn't have said, but the public also must be a little disciplined. Do you understand? So, you see, what I've seen about Ghanaians is that they don't want to go to court. They are afraid. They are afraid to go to court. So as soon as you are arrested, they want to do something quickly and escape. So it is not in the policeman that he wants to collect money by homes.
You see, our issue here is that sometimes the offense they are describing is not entirely that offense that happened.
Go and defend it in your court.
It's your word against the policeman.
The judges, they know their work. They are professional. If the policeman is done, the judge will know. Go to court and present your case.
It's not always the case.
Pardon?
It's not always
You
the
don't
case.
trust the judges too.
Your word against my word.
And the judge is there to know who is, he would know. He just know that policeman sent you there.
But you see, what effort have you put towards ensuring that when, especially it's a traffic offense, you don't need a policeman to argue with the offender, but a security camera somewhere, like elsewhere it's done, you don't even need to interact or exchange anything with a policeman. Hello, ma'am, that's your ticket, and he leaves you. So there's an exchange of vibes. Sometimes by the time you come back, if you've parked at an offensive place, you don't even meet the policeman. In Ghana here, typical case, you meet the policeman waiting for you to arrest you. Not that arrest has handcuffed you, but just to prove to you that I've seen you do the wrong thing. It's either you sort me out in your New Testament, or I send you to court. And sometimes the tickets they are even giving you, it's not valid. But he wears a uniform, so it's my word against his word.
No, as we are talking about an invalid ticket, I don't agree with you. I don't think the police can go to the extent of going to. It is not even a ticket. It's something, a plain sheet.
Okay.
They stand by the police and they will give you appear before court on so date. Okay. And you see the civilians riding helter-skelter. Maybe they will come to managing director Joy FM, go and plead for me. They will show I know. Yes. These are some of the things. These are the reality.
Okay.
Yes, the civilians are not ready to go to court at all. You will go heaven and earth to look for somebody
so that's
of influential.
Your men are tempted and they go through.
Sometimes if it's not temptation, sometimes it's even order. Do you understand? Like your position here. Somebody has arrested you by your familiarity with me. You may call me.
Let's also look at security implications during the power cuts. How many men are out ensuring that we have enough security? Because, you know, when the lights are out, the total blackout in an area. These days, I hear the robbers have changed their schedule, so they go with the ECG. When the lights are off in a particular area, that is the day they choose to operate in that area in the night. How are your men out there? How many men do you have there? What's the plan like, ensuring that we have absolute security?
Thank you very much. When it comes to having our men in the streets, that one, I think you can commend the police for that.
Sure.
We have a proverb in Accra. We say that you could do no in America. I hope you understand.
I'm trying to.
This Okodro is an ugly animal.
Okay.
So people will just look at his teeth, look at his face, but it's the fastest animal.
Okay.
So we can cascade the Okodro in whatever form. But as for his speed you should match accordingly.
Okay.
So when it comes to police being everywhere currently, that's one I think the society must commend us. We are everywhere. Our men are there everywhere, 24 hours. We are in every corner, every cranny of the country, wherever there is space, etc. Sometimes even we are there with a vehicle. Others too have given us tents, and we have placed tents at advantage positions. And so we say, bring a police station at your doorstep. So at any particular, within 1 meter, 100 meters, you see a policeman. That place serves as a police station. You can lodge your complaint there and now, and they will act on it.
We had a very fresh case just last night when there was blackout at the University of Ghana. We are told a student was stabbed and there was no police presence around.
No, University of Ghana is an entity. It's a township on this road. They have their own security. You see, so sometimes even the police have to ask permission from their own security setup before. So if they feel that...
This wasn't within the confines of the university, but on the main road.
Main road.
Yes. That, of course, doesn't belong to...
Yeah, that's why I'm saying the police are here nearby. They are just on patrol. So you just have to get the police numbers. 18555. 18555. And you call. You mention the area. They will call the nearest patrol team, which is needed to attend to you. So this what Ghanaians are not doing. We are not conversant with the figures, the numbers. And so this is also what I'm coming to trumpet here, that we should be able to get the police numbers. 191, you can call. 18555, you can call. And then 0302773906. 030277. Yes. And
I am still very concerned about how you boost public confidence in the police service, so that when I have a problem, I don't just sit and say, oh, nothing will be done about it. But I really would have that confidence that once I'm thinking of the police, I know there's a solution for me.
Sure.
What are some of the mechanisms you have put in place to really boost public confidence? Because according to the CDD report, the Afrobarometer, the public have more confidence in the military over the police. But meanwhile, military only comes when it's very crucial. It is the police who are always there with the public to ensure there is discipline, to ensure there's absolute security, there's safety. But now we've lost that in the police.
So, my dear, listen to we are in a democratic dispensation. It is very, very, very painful for CDD. I don't know, you see, to come and say that now people are interested in military. They are in the barracks. We are working with them. They don't see the military. How can they have their confidence in the military? The military in the barracks to ensure territorial integrity and all that. We are living with them. As I'm sitting, police are doing, they want to come to democracy. And then you are going back to the military. It's piece of another.
So what mechanism are you putting in place to ensure this accession won't even be there?
We will get a bashing, actually. Because we are with the people. We are arresting them. Nobody is happy policeman has put him in cell. Nobody is happy policeman has sent him to court and jailed. Maybe it's the breadwinner of the. So these are some of the things naturally you should expect. In a democratic dispensation, you don't say that people are interested in the military. No, we are all trying to have the best for democracy. Whatever it is, there will be infractions, and the infraction may come from the police because we are every day with them.
This will be Reverend. We are so grateful you made time to come here this morning to defend your men, and we really look forward to having a confidence boost in the police service. It's not a good thing that you're sitting by me here, but I am afraid because I would want to wait for a military man to come. So we look forward to having a great and very disciplined police service in Ghana. We have it. Their police presence in the country currently is impressive. How effective? Please stop tempting them. They are fleeing from your temptation, but you should stop tempting them with the bribes you put in New Testament these days. All right, so we have been delving into the Afrobarometer report by the CDD that raised the Ghana Police Service as the most corrupt institution in the country, and we had DCOP Reverend Benin joining us to explain a few more to us that, well, that's an unfortunate assertion, but they are working very hard to make sure that does not live with the police service. They have put lots of mechanisms in place to check their men. With a few who tarnish the service, they are checking them to make sure there is absolute discipline and a lot of confidence in the police service. In a moment, we'll be back here with some other issues we are tackling this morning. For instance, we'll be taking you through a bit of Ghana-Holland business. We'll bring you a gist of that right here, so stay with us.